Hey everyone, as you already know, there's a new contender for the flagship smartphone in India. It's the iQOO 3 and it has a similar price and specifications to that of the last year's king, the OnePlus 70. So let's compare both of these devices and see which one should have your money. So let's get started. So the OnePlus 70 was one of the best smartphones that you could buy in 2019 with the best specifications with Snapdragon 855, plenty of storage, a lot of RAM, and that's just priced under 40,000. And this is the new year, that's 2020, and there's a new smartphone that could overthrow the OnePlus 70. iQOO 3 has a Snapdragon 865 processor, that's the latest processor from Qualcomm, and it has a lot many more customizations and a great hardware to support that. And this could be the best smartphone of 2020 in terms of performance and specifications. So in this video we're going to compare the both of these devices in different aspects like display, battery, performance, gaming, camera, and a lot many other factors, and see which one would win. Now let's start with comparing the display on both these devices. The OnePlus 70 features a 6.55 inches Full HD display. It's a fluid AMOLED display, that's what OnePlus is calling it, and it's protected by Corning Gorilla Glass 5. On the other hand, the iQOO 3 has a Super AMOLED display. It's a slightly smaller 6.44 inches display and has the same Full HD resolution. And both of these devices have same 20:9 aspect ratio. But for the iQOO 3, it is protected by Corning Gorilla Glass 6 compared to the Corning Gorilla Glass 5 on the OnePlus 70. Both the displays are capable of playing HDR10 videos, but the special thing about the OnePlus 70's display is that it's a high refresh rate display, and it has a 90 Hz refresh rate that makes everything looks really fast on the display. On the other hand, the iQOO 3 has a traditional 60 Hz display, but they have tweaked it in such a way that it has a 180 Hz touch sensing capacity. So this would come handy while playing games, but overall, in terms of display, the OnePlus 70 definitely wins for the 90 Hz display. Now let's compare the key specifications and features of the OnePlus 70 and the iQOO 3. In terms of storage, that's first we need to compare because both of these devices have a lot of storage. The iQOO 3 has a 256 GB of internal storage, and that's the only variant that we have. And for the OnePlus 70, we have the variant that we have, it's 256 GB of internal storage, but there's also one more variant that's a cheaper variant that has a 120 GB of internal storage. For OnePlus 70, it has a UFS 3.0 storage, and for the iQOO 3 it has a UFS 3.1 storage. It's slightly faster than the UFS 3.0, and it's the latest, and only few smartphones feature the UFS 3.1. In terms of RAM, the iQOO 3 has a 12 GB of RAM, and for the OnePlus 70 we have 8 GB of RAM only. In terms of software, the iQOO 3 is powered by an iQOO UI, that's the latest and the newer OS that iQOO is launching along with the smartphones. And for the OnePlus 70, we already have the Oxygen OS, it's Oxygen OS 10. Both of these devices are running on Android 10 and would be surely upgradable to the latest upcoming Androids for at least for 2 years. Comparing the Android skin on both the devices and the features that they offer, the iQOO 3 has iQOO UI, that's the first iteration of the iQOO UI that they are offering. It does not have much features of its own, it has all the features inherited from the FunTouch OS. On the other hand, the Oxygen OS has grown up a lot in the last couple of years. The version that we're running is version 10.3. It has more of a traditional app drawer compared to the iQOO UI, which has more of all the icons on the home screen, just like we've seen on other Chinese players and the iOS. In terms of customization, the OnePlus 70 offers some customizations, but on the other hand, the iQOO has a dedicated theme engine. It's an app from where you can download, purchase, and install a lot many themes, and these themes will totally change your device in terms of icons, app drawer, the color theme, the font, and everything. On the other hand, the OnePlus offers some customization in which you can just change the icon colors, the accent colors, icon shape, size, and that's it. And there's also an option in which you can install third-party icon packs, and that's the only customization that you can offer. Not much can be done, but still this is very good. Now let's compare the cameras on both the devices. So for the OnePlus 7T, there's a primary 48 megapixel f1.6 aperture camera. There's a telephoto lens that's 12 megapixel that offers 2x optical zoom. There's a 16 megapixel ultra wide lens as well. On the other hand, the iQOO has the same 48 megapixel primary sensor but with f1.8 aperture. There's an 8 megapixel telephoto lens, and there's a 13 megapixel ultra wide sensor, and there's a dedicated depth sensor of 2 megapixel as well. The camera is capable of capturing 20x of digital zoom using the telephoto and other lenses as well. So let's compare both the cameras from both the devices. So here are some of the shots captured at different modes on both the devices, and you can be the judge and see which one is the best. And at the end of this, we'll be sharing two videos in which two video samples from both the devices. Both will be shot in 1080p, so see that as well and see which one does better in terms of camera. Now let's compare the ANTU benchmark score on both the devices. The iQOO scores at around 5.8 lakhs while the OnePlus 7T scores at around 4.8 lakhs. The difference of 1 lakh, and that's because the iQOO is running on Snapdragon 865 chipset while the OnePlus 7T is running on Snapdragon 855. There are a lot many more customization as well, so that's why there's a huge difference in the ANTU benchmarks. So now let's do a gaming comparison on both the devices. So let's play PUBG Mobile side by side on both the devices, and let's see which one does better than the other.
Killing spree for the red team. Reloading. losing the game. The red team is about to win. Killing spree for the red team.
Red team victory!